Hi everyone, we've got these September stats to share with you, and if you're a bit of a numbers geek like I tend to be, there's some interesting stuff here. So the first chart we're showing you is just a 6-month comparison. Where are things, flowing? And essentially what we see is a little bit of a bump in sales in September over August. That's super weird. We don't usually see that. Active listings are almost the same, but if anything, they're slightly up. Months of inventory, still 1.3 months of inventory. That means we're still in a very, very solid seller's market. Prices tend to increase in those markets, and you tend to be in multiple offers often. This is the one that really intrigues me. We're up almost 6% on average sale price in the month of September over what we saw last month. So that's really interesting. We're not at the peak that we saw in kind of the March, April, May timeframe, but we're back on a rise, which is really interesting. My anecdotal little story is that we had a bit of a breather in July and August. People went to the cottage, the world opened up, and some were even kind of so frustrated they just put their search on hold for a little while because thought they'd have a summer break because they had lost so many homes. So September roared back. It's really interesting. Moving on. So what we have here is a real reduction in sales volume September over September, but that is a COVID artifact. It's nothing more. This sales volume, 1,600 homes selling this year, is a super big year. This was basically the delayed spring market we saw last year where things really heated up in the fall. There's an anomaly that has nothing to do with market conditions, really. A very standard September with very, very low levels of inventory. So that 30% is kind of irrelevant. And moving on to this is just, seasonal fluctuations on inventory. This is this whole thing I was talking about. Hey, we had such a weird, 2020 because of COVID. So this is becoming much more like a 2019 and previous years where a reduction in inventory through the spring, a slight increase, we kind of level off. Usually towards the end of the year, we spike. Who knows? Maybe we spike this year, maybe we don't. Next slide is just showing, where are we landing on prices. So, year over year, again, keep in mind that we were getting really busy by last September. We're now up 13% over last September with an average residential sale price of $702. It seems like yesterday I was commenting on us going to 6, and now we're at 702 average. Condos are up 13.8% to 425. So super exciting stats, really interesting what's going on. You know what? I wish I had a crystal ball, but I don't. But if I was to guess, I would say we're probably going to see continuing levels of really low inventory, which is going to prompt these prices to maintain. And I don't expect another massive increase in the short run. We've really had such a run up that we're probably where we're going to land on prices, but who knows? October seems to be off to a fantastic start, and we're excited to see what the final quarter of the year brings. Take good care. We'll see you in a month.